Hello guys, this is Idist here. I want to upload a video on running older programs, pretty much games and things like that. My example is Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. I cannot get it to run on Windows 8.1, so what I've sit there and opted to do is have my host machine install that or install Oracle VM VirtualBox on it so I can run a virtual machine alongside my host machine. Now, when you're running a virtual machine, your resources are shared between a virtual machine and a host machine. So the downside to that is you can't just put everything into the virtual machine. You can put like half or even less than that into the virtual machine. The upside is that older applications tend to not need that high of computer requirements as the latest and greatest machines that come out today. So I'm going to boot up the VirtualBox. And right here you can see I have Windows 7. I'm not going to do a guide on the VirtualBox. There's plenty of people that have guides and things like that, so please check that out. A couple things to note. It might be useful to keep an eye on the video memory. Make sure you have enough of that to run the application you're running. For acceleration, you probably want 2D video or 3D, one or the other or both, depending on what you're running. Again, you might have to do some setting up to get the resolution the size you want. There's guides and everything on that. I will not get into detail on that. Do make sure you have enough space. You will need an ISO or a Windows disk installation disk, not the full thing that you would use to install Windows. I believe there's repair disks and things like that won't be useful unless you're repairing a virtual machine, which would be kind of weird. So I will sit there and we'll start that up. And essentially what we're doing here is we're taking something that is our operating system is too new, so we're taking that, we're putting it to the side, we're putting room for a virtual machine. We'll jump on over, and what we can end up doing is running an older version of Windows, or we can run Linux, older version of Linux, and just run the old application and environment that it was built for. So we don't have to wait for someone to do an update, do a patch, fix this or that. We can just run it in a different environment completely alongside our host machine. So hopefully there we go. Logging in now. As you can see, I have Windows 7 Ultimate. I installed Google Chrome, Steam, and Raptor is somewhere here. Let's check that out. So if you do need to do some tracking with your game and you want to do that, you can do that. There's Raptor. We'll boot that up. So we could sit there and do tracking with Raptor. We'll boot up Steam. Forget it takes a double click. I set my host machine to do a single click. So let's just sit there and log in here. Now, when you log into Steam on your virtual machine, it will kick you off your session that is on your host machine if you're logged in there. Just to be aware of that. But you can use Steam just fine in here. Right, we'll jump to the library here, and then Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 Triple Thrill Pack. I cannot get this to run on Windows 8.1. You can play it in here, just like so. Loads up pretty quick. Okay, yeah, there we go. And then we can jump straight in. Just like that. If you guys found this useful, you have any questions, you're trying to do a different game, and if I have that game, I will help you figure it out if I can. Do make sure you have enough hardware and power to sit there and share it with your host machine. This just prevents dual booting, or let's say you have a lot of different operating systems you want to be able to run. It provides a sort of a solution that's kind of like an emulator type deal. So let me know if you got any questions, concerns, you need a video about something else, something specific. Let me know. I'll do my best to upload a video, answer your question, and whatnot. Also, let me know if you want to continue seeing videos like this, because if I don't know there's a demand for it, I'll do it at my leisure. So help me out with that, and I'll see you guys later. Enjoy.